Insert snazzy intro here, cause I'm not talented enough to create one. Yeah!
Hey every people, so here I am at PodCamp Toronto and I'm here with the creators of We're Totally Not Okay, which is the podcast, and I'm going to be talking with them about being open about mental health on the internet.
Yeah.
So first off, what can you tell us, the people, I'm really awkward right now, a bit about your podcast?
That we love awkward. It's probably one of our favorite things. Yeah. Our podcast focuses on the intersection between mass media culture and mental health. So we personally, Tanya and I guess we should introduce ourselves. I'm Caleigh.
I'm Tanya.
We talk about mental health from our own personal perspectives as well as our experiences career-wise. We're both Toronto-based actors, so a lot of the conversations that we have tend to go down that road, talking about the subtextual conversations that exist in scripts or in films or plays that we're doing, but also our own personal experiences with our own mental health and how our job affects us.
So what kind of responses, like first off, how did you decide you wanted to be open about your mental health on the internet and a podcast?
It kind of came up after we did a workshop together, and we were just kind of really emotional and had the feels, and we were just like, you know what, like everyone goes through this stuff, but it's not really spoken. Like you don't really hear about mental health, and sometimes people just need a place to listen, and we wanted to have a voice. I think that's kind of how it started.
Yeah, that was a really exciting part for me. I love workshops. It was an actor's workshop that we did over a weekend. And as much as you get out of workshops, a lot of the times for me, what I remember is the connections that you make. And Tanya and I had already known each other from beforehand, but we went out afterwards and we would chat about our trials and tribulations, and even just the trials and tribulations of our characters. And you do that kind of work that people don't really see for an on-screen actor. They see the final product, but the work and the process that you go through, it's all emotional based. It's all digging into the psyche of another human being. So a lot of it just has to deal with empathy, and so we talk a lot about that. We realized that there wasn't really an outlet out there to just plug in and listen to for the way that we talk about it. So we figured we'd create that space for it.
Did anyone close to you, like family and friends, have any response when you said, like, I'm going to make a podcast about mental health? Because I know my dad, when I said I was going to talk about mental health, he was just like, I don't think you should, but I'm not going to stop you because you're 16.
No, I think
we both have a team of supportive parents behind us, and I know that for anybody that we speak about it with, it's a pretty fragile topic. It's not something that you do hear about enough, I think. I think that everybody has their, I guess you could say, sometimes you'll see that cadence in them, but our parents are super supportive, and our friends love that we're doing it, and a lot of people want to be a part of the conversation.
Yeah, it's been a very positive conversation. It's nothing negative.
Yet.
Yes.
What kind of feedback have you gotten? Like, have you ever gotten something like, because you're talking about this, it means you're faking it for attention? Because I get that a lot. I have gotten psychoanalyzed. It's a bit creepy.
Oh, wow.
We haven't psychoanalyzed yet. We do have a therapist, but
maybe because we invited that into our world right from the get-go and asked for it? I don't know. That's the nice thing about having Rose Zammit is, I don't know if she's here somewhere. The therapist is ignoring us right now. We have Rose is a therapist. She was also a producer and a previous lawyer. She has a world of expertise which we are able to rely on and bring into the conversation whenever there becomes an area of the conversation that we can't fill, that we don't have that expertise. So it's been nice to invite that kind of psychoanalysis into our conversation, because it's also an important part of it.
There seems to be this idea that if you were mentally ill, you don't talk about it, because if you do, that means you're doing it for attention and you're faking it.
Yeah, and there's a stigma behind it. Well, we don't want to use that word, right? But it is. A lot of people think mental health is a negative thing. I mean, it could be the smallest thing of anxiety is technically mental health. it's a small thing, and everyone has those moments in their lives. So technically, we're all.
Everyone has mental health.
Yeah, that's been a really interesting piece of feedback, actually. The concept of mental health itself, when we bring it up, it's not necessarily that people give us negative feedback, but sometimes we have a response from people that is their understanding of the concept mental health means that you have poor mental health, or you have some sort of neurodivergency, you have a condition or disorder that you're dealing with, when really it's the same as speaking about your physical health.
Yeah.
You sit on a particular part of that spectrum, you know,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily a bad thing to bring up.
And it has that bad stigma behind it.
It's tough because you don't want to use the word stigma. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's almost like a law of attraction. You're endorsing the use of it and the fact that it still exists. Where you put your attention, it grows. So we do try to not use that word, but it's just unfortunately it's not a topic that has broken through its taboo barrier yet.
Yeah, hopefully it will break. So the podcast
I think it will.
Yeah, joining the conversation goes a long way.
It really does.
It's cool that you have this
No,
going on too.
I'll have to
Tune in
check
yours
it
now.
out.
Thank you.
That's exciting.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys enjoyed, and be sure to check out the podcast. I'll link it below. And until next time, I was here. I'm still consistently queer. To Metacore video.
Snazzy outro music. Snazzy outro music. Snazzy outro music. Please subscribe.